Alrighty, guys, I'm back with another DIY video, and this one I love so much, and it is a jetpack. I actually found this Buzz Lightyear costume minus the jetpack for $5 on clearance at Party City, and my son loves Buzz. This is actually him at therapy, but he said he's flying like Buzz. I love this so much. I love his therapy team, by the way. But anyway, this is PT. It needed a jetpack, so my husband helped me. And I just kind of want to show you guys what I did in case you're looking for some inspiration to make one. Also, he cut the base out, this part right here, by looking at a picture. I would have had to blown it up and then traced it. But I asked him to make the like jetpack itself, like trace that again so I can glue it on top, make it more three-dimensional. And also the little green pieces. So this is just me and my little Michael's bag painting my little heart out because I painted everything on the front and then I made paper on the back, and I'll show you. So it's kind of like two different ways to make it. So this is just me painting literally everything, kind of giving you guys an idea of like how I painted it. You know, kind of like the layout. So if you're like looking for something, you know, I do want to point out that this paint, the purple paint that I have, the only purple paint I had in the right shade was like washable paint, and it did not take so well onto the cardboard. I had to make so many layers. It was such a pain in the butt. The little acrylic paints that are like 60 cents at the craft store, those worked great. I did use a silver Sharpie for some of the details, like on the bottom. I'm trying to show you here on my phone if you can see it. But of course you can always just use gray or, you know, whatever color you wanted. And then I used a bigger paintbrush for the bulk, and then cut in with like a little smaller brush. And then the top where the stripes are, I just painted it all red, and then I went back in to do the stripes with a really small brush. It was a little bit easier than I thought. It just took, you know, a little bit more time, but I wanted it to all look kind of painted, so it all looked kind of unison. So after a long time painting, I think I kind of like the way that it turned out. As you can see, the middle is not painted, but that's because I glued the other one over top of it. I did not realize that my husband has taken so much footage of me painting. I just made sure they all angled and all kind of look the same, like on both sides. You guys know what I'm saying. I just kind of looked at a picture of Buzz Lightyear, but I'm kind of hoping this might give you guys some ideas. This is taking forever. Okay, now we're finally to what the bottom looks like before it was dry. And then what did I do? Oh yeah, I painted the little buttons. I was gonna like glue something on, but I couldn't find anything that I like thought looked good for the little red buttons on the bottom. So I just painted little lines. And that's, you know, pretty much it. Oh yeah, I cut this. Where's the footage of me cutting this out? I cut a little oval, and then I painted a little circle on top of it, so it kind of looked, I don't know, I like the look of it instead of just regular paint. I did it with felt. I don't know why felt. I think it actually is a different texture. But see the back? Yeah, I didn't think the back was going to be seen, but whenever he's wearing it, the back is the part that you see. Duh, Melanie. So I had to flip it all over again and do something different. I couldn't paint it because it would show through. So I did paper, and then this is how I did it. So I'm just kind of showing you guys what I did, how I lined it up, and then I actually lined it up, and then I fold over the edges so I know where to cut, so it cuts straight. I had to do 2 layers of paper in order to cover the picture. And this is what I did. I have purple construction paper and then printer paper for the base part of this. And then I used green for the little side because that's how it is on his little jetpack. I got cardstock that was actually shiny, so that was pretty cool, I thought. I just had it left over. I cut strips all the same size, and then I cut them to fit the same length, so I thought that worked out pretty well. And then I added a purple strip. I wanted to do the purple shinies the whole way down, but I didn't have that much cardstock on hand, and I didn't have time to go to the store. But anyway, this is what it looks like up close. And my crappy footage, I don't know why it's so shaky. I did have some left at the bottom, some space, so I just colored that in to match. Then I realized that I wanted to put these straps on before I glued the jetpack on the back, and that I was an idiot and I didn't know what to do. So then I decided that I was just going to try the best to work with what I did. I can't believe I did that. And then just add the little holes in. Look at my janky nail polish rubbing off, you guys. Anyway, so this is what I ended up doing. I just make sure to wrap it around, and then I double knotted it, put the holes like right next to where the jetpack is, so you couldn't tell too bad. But it worked out perfectly. If you can't tell, I did braid the string so that way it wouldn't be like, it wouldn't cut into him too much. But this is what it looks like on him. I know these are not the best photos. I did not have my DSLR with me. I took him to therapy in this costume. And it's literally days before Halloween, so I want to get this up. I know this is not my best video ever, like quality-wise, but if you guys are making jetpacks, I want to make sure to get this video out to you guys. Sometimes I kind of compromise my quality to make sure I get everything out in case you need it. But anyway, you guys, I hope that you like this. If you do, please let me know in the comments below, and if you want to see how to make anything, please let me know also. If anybody else has a Buzz Lightyear fan, please give this video a thumbs up.